How's it going, guys? Jace here, back with another standard deck tech. Today we have Big Red. We're not playing mono red. We're not really trying to aggro my opponent or burn my opponent out. We are playing big, heavy hitters with some dragons and some awesome planeswalkers. So let's get into the deck list, guys. We got one copy of Light Up the Night. Good removal spell. Does have flashback, which is really good when you have lots of planeswalkers. And then we have lots of kill spells because we want to try and get to that mid to late game with this deck. So we do have the full 4 of the Invasion of Tarkir. We do have a bunch of dragons in this deck, and so that means we can deal quite a lot of damage. And on top of that, if we can get that damage in, we can then turn it into a dragon and just deal more damage to my opponent, which is very, very cool. So for Smoldering Egg, we do have a lot of spells in this deck. It's kind of good of a good blocker as well if against a lot of aggressive decks. A 0/4 is pretty decent. But then once it transforms, it can get pretty silly, right? It becomes a 4/4 flying dragon, which is pretty cool. And then whenever I cast into a sorcery spell, deals 2 damage to any target, which is pretty decent. Then we got 4 Scorching Shot. It was between this and Obliterating Bolt, but I kind of felt like the 5 damage is key, especially with like Shieldred and things, stuff going around. And if people have like a wedding announcement flipped and they have like a preacher or something like that, it's got 5 toughness. This is just, you know what, deal with it. Then we got 3 Brotherhood's End. This is against Convoke or lots of small to the ground creature decks. Just sweep them up and they're out of here. Then we got 4 Big Score. Allows me to ramp and allows me to draw a bunch of cards, which is very, very important, and especially in a deck like this. And can also like dump hand and useless cards that you don't need. Then we got 3 copies of Atsushi, the Blazing Sky. We're playing dragons, right? It's a good 4-drop, good decent body, ramps us and gives us card advantage, which is very, very useful in a deck like this. 4 Koth. This is one of the reasons why I'm playing Big Red. Koth is pretty good, right? You know, 4 loyalty, can go up to 2, can go up to 6, gain 2 by getting us a mountain. Bit of removal added in as well, which is always handy. And if you get the -7, it's going to be pretty brutal for your opponent to come back from. So, and you can get to 7 pretty quick, which is actually quite nice. So yeah, I do really like Koth. We're running the full 4. Then we got the Dracosaur. I've played this before in the Team of Dragons list I have. And this is a really good, right? It's so hard if you don't have removal to attack into. Gives you card advantage, can give you tokens, give you treasures. It just kind of does it all, which is actually a pretty decent dragon. If it had haste, it'd be amazing. But or vigilance, you know, something like that would be pretty cool. But no, it is pretty good though. A 5-mana 5/5 flying first strike. Some decks just can't deal with it, which is always good. And then 3 Terror of the Peaks. You know, we're of course playing Terror of the Peaks, new dragon or reprint of a dragon. And you know, 5-mana 5/4. Not the best stats, but they do have to pay 3 life to deal damage to it, and then if it's left unchecked, you can start doing a ton of damage with all of your big creatures, which is just backbreaking for opponent to deal with. And then we finish off with 3 copies of the big Chandra Hope's Beacon. Great removal with the -X, but not only that, you can do the passive. The passive is super strong in this deck because if you have a Chandra out and you play a big score, you could be getting a bunch of treasure tokens, drawing a bunch of cards, which is very, very good. And of course, you can do the same with like doubling up your spells like Scorching Shot and Light Up the Night. You can do like Chandra, generate a ton of mana, shoot them with Light Up the Night, flash it back, shoot them again, and it just does an insane amount of damage. So you can just kill them in some aspects, which is always nice. Then the lands, a bunch of mountains, of course. We got 1 copy of the Crucible just to get some tokens down. Cavern of Souls. We want to make sure our stuff doesn't get countered, so just name Dragon. 4 Field of Ruin, deal with other opposing creature lands, and 1 Mirrex just to make some tokens. Okay, in the sideboard we have Flamed Blessed Bolt, which is going to be very good against things like Tenacious Underdog and the like. Just being able to exile something is very, very key. Then we've got the Lithomantic Barrage, good against Esper mid-range pretty much, or against Wandering Emperor decks. 4 copies of Urabrask's Forge. This is against the slower, grindier decks. Against control decks, things like that. This just, you know, if you're on the play or even on the draw, if you get to resolve one of these, you're going to be just rack up and deal a ton of damage and really difficult to deal with. And then we've got 3 lots of the Unlicensed Hearse. This is good against the team of ramp decks or any decks that want to abuse the graveyard. It's also pretty good against like things like the control decks and stuff. Mainly because it's a vehicle, which can be a bit tricky, you know, especially if their removals like go for the float or something. It makes it really hard. 2 copies of Vampire's Vengeance against Convoke, and then Burn Down the House pretty much against Convoke as well. So if you do want to give this deck a try, guys, the deck list will be in the description below. We're going to play a best of 3 standard game. Get into it. Okay, right. Opponent going first, sure. We'll keep that. Hopefully I hit land, and then I'll be good to go. There you go. Perfect. Brilliant. I can go like double egg, and can do a massive invasion removal, which will be pretty sweet. I'm against Esper mid-range probably. We see a cut down here. Sure. Pretty annoying that cut down can deal with this egg. wedding announcement. Oh, I've got Brotherhood's End. It's always pretty good. Koth is a good one as well. If I hit a land, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, if I hit a land, I'm pretty good. Let's see what my opponent's got for me. Deep Cavern back. Ooh, that's kind of annoying. Probably take the Brotherhood's End. If I had to guess. If I was them, I would take the Brotherhood's End. But you have removal. Yeah, take the Brotherhood's End. If I draw a land, I'm probably going to play Koth, tick up, grab another mountain. Yeah, there you go. It was kind of obvious. There was no point in not taking it. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Okay, well, we could deal with the... I don't need to do anything to kill the Deep Cavern bat. Last turn. Need to land there. Kind of rough. Oh, aha, there it is. I think... I'd say I was going to play Koth, right? Let's just jam Koth down. No More Lies. It'll be a counterspell of some description. No More Lies, negate, make disappear. Nothing? Interesting. Okay. Tie binder, right. Sure. Okay. You're gonna attack me. Okay, I'll block. They got counterspell for the Brotherhood's End. We have another one though. I might as well just do it. Make him use the counterspell. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We do have another one though. It is always handy. There you go, a swing of everything. Might as well. Good jump. I think they got another counterspell. If they got another counterspell, we're going to game 2. Yeah. 100% they got another counterspell. Wow. They don't. Huge for me. Okay. Land. I mean, they could have another tie binder. But Smoldering Emperor? Tie. Okay. Gonna kill my egg. Interesting. They could have countered the... Why didn't they not counter the... Ravine? Sure. Why didn't they not counter... No. Good minus on Koth. Kill it. Then they can attack Koth. Yeah. I'll say I could... Good minus on Koth. They're gonna... Make it a 5 power. They can deal with Koth. They just discard... Wow, they didn't. Wow. They just got a land. Interesting. Deep Cavern bat. Sure. Sure. Yeah, get rid of the form of removal. Oh, amazing. Okay, let's grab a land. Let's keep it going. Get that mana going. Okay, land. I think I'm going to go Scorching Shot on this. Yeah, Scorching Shot on that. I could do Light Up the Night. Nah, let's get the dragon down. Okay. We'll get one of the dragons down. That will help massively. Got removal. I think if they remove it, I'll probably just make 3 treasure tokens. Probably. Back in me. I'll trade. If I have the opportunity to, unless they have a go for the throat. Let's go to the back guard. They must have go for the throat, right? No? Interesting. Wandering Emperor? Oh, fine. I'll make 3 treasure tokens. Yep. At least I can deal with that Wandering Emperor. Got the egg. So I could light up the stage. So yeah, I could probably deal light up the stage, light up the night, deal with the Wandering Emperor. Not bad. Or I can -3 Koth, kill this guy. think that's probably the play, right? -3 Koth, kill this guy. Light up the Knight, kill the Wandering Emperor, and I gotta deal with the Rafine. Okay. Let's do that then. Let's play the egg first. It's -3, kill the Urtai. Okay, he's gone. And then I can do it for... It's +1 if it's a creature or planeswalker, so I need to do it 5. It's X equals 4. Let's do this first, I think. Yeah, X equals 4. No, X equals 3, right? Deals only to target +1, yeah. X equals 3. Yep. Cool. It's still got Rafine, which obviously is a problem because it does fly. Okay, they'll go for the throat of the egg. I'm glad I didn't go like super duper crazy. I still have the I could, I might play Koth. I got a land. Let's play Koth there first. Let's see what my opponent does if they counter it. They don't. Pretty good for me. -3. Yeah. Okay, the 1. They might have a tie binder here. Nope. Okay, Rafine's gone. Don't worry guys, Rafine is out of here. Play mountain. Alright. This is an interesting game. Yep. Still not out of the woods yet though. The virtues could be quite annoying. Another big score. Okay, well, let's grab a mountain. Let's cast a big score. Get rid of a mountain. Brotherhood's End. Ah, see that's a shame. That's a 4/4 now. We'll go land named Dragon. We'll go light up the stage. Remove X loyalty counters. I don't really want to deal. I don't want to lose Koth though. Interesting. I might just big score. Get rid of the land. Okay, we do got the dragon. Okay, well, probably just go into. I'm probably just gonna pass. I want to keep Koth alive just for one more turn. That's if they don't have removal. If they attack, I'll just block. I'll block and exile some cards. I've got enough mana. Scorch, take the trade. Yep. Like I say, I got the mana. Okay. Good one. There's a good one. Invasion of Tarkir will be very, very handy here. The Preacher. Sure. Yep. Here's 6. Oh, another Koth. That's actually quite funny. Wow. Alright. They decided to concede. The dragons was too much. Okay, so burn down the house I think is going to be pretty good. And the barrage is going to be pretty good. I think that's probably going to be it, I think, in this matchup. Yeah. I think the rest is not the best. So, against Esper, I kind of feel like Scorching Shot's okay, because really good against like Rafine and stuff. But then the barrage is also really good against Rafine. Interesting. I kind of want to... Okay, we'll probably cut 2 Chandras and 2 Scorching Shots. Okay, Pokemon going first? Yeah, got good removal here. And I've got the egg. I mean, I might get eat with a cut down, but I do have the egg. I've got lots of removal. Depending on what my opponent goes for. I think having the Cavern is really useful. We'll go with Dragon again. I think it is going to be quite handy having these Cavern of Souls on a Dragon. Very mastermind, sure. That could be hit with a barrage. Okay. Ideally want to keep the barrage for Rafine. Wedding announcement, sure. Sure. Okay, another land. Good. Okay, land, invasion. Get rid of the mastermind. It's a shame invasion doesn't put counters on my egg. Is that a creature land? It is. Okay, so that's good to know. It's hard to tell, but that is a creature land. Okay, so I've got field of room for that. They decide to go down that route. I expect to see a Wandering Emperor here. No. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Preacher. That's fine. I think I'm just going to ruin their land. Just so then I don't have to deal with it later. And I've got nothing else to do this turn anyway. I don't want to burn down the house. I have to accept that my egg's gonna disappear. Koth. Good one. Might get hit with a counterspell here, but that's fine. Right. Probably just gonna tick up. Grab a mountain. Good barrage, but I'm probably gonna keep that just in case they play Wandering Emperor. I think Koth might die here. Yeah, I think Koth might be a goner. Regardless. Yep, he can die. I'm gonna minus to kill something, but I just want to make sure I keep hitting lands. Deep Cavern Bat. That's fine. Burn down. It'll probably take. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, right? I just got so much removal. But it's either the invasion or burn down the house. I'll get rid of the invasion. Interesting. Maybe they got a counter spell for the burn down the house. Probably. Just fire it off anyway. Oh, not much else I can do here. If they counter it, then fine. Yep. That's why they took the other one. Yeah, sure. Just pass. Gonna take a lot of damage here. Yeah. Brotherhood's End would be an insane draw. And they had to go for the throat. Holy smokes, I'm gonna take 2, 4, I'm gonna take a ton. I need to have either draw another burn down the house or Brotherhood's End off the top. Otherwise we're gonna go game 3. Hand Destruction plus counter magic backup. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much game. Draw a lot of land there. A bit mana flooded. Okay, this time I'm on the play. I think we'll bring in Chandra on the play. Yeah, I think had a lot of removal, but not much else, which is a problem. Get rid of one Terror of the Peaks. I think we'll get rid of one big score. I think everything else is fine. I mean, could argue about the Vampire's Vengeance. Pretty much gets rid of everything but Rafine. Doesn't get rid of the Preacher though. Scorching Shot does get rid of the Preacher. We'll drop an Invasion and I'll put in a Scorching Shot. Right, I want to play first. Open hand. Yeah, seems fun. Good man removal. Slightly different hand to the last game. But still good amount of removal. Got Koth as well, and I got a big score, so there was some early game plays. Ooh, they're boarded in duress against me as well. Pretty good actually. Probably get rid of Koth. Terror of the Peaks, sure. Pass. Got a good amount of removal. Okay, I'm not going to play anything. Ooh. You get the Cavern. Well, we can keep that up. And again, uncounterable Terror of the Peaks would be very nice. If they don't have to go for the throat, obviously. I think it's going to be a tough one, this one. It's a tough matchup. And they got a lot of good interactions with Hand Destruction, Counter Magic. Hard draw. There you go, there's the Rafine. So that can get Scorching Shot. Yep. Scorching Shot that can get rid of the Rafine, so I don't have to worry about the Rafine. Do have to do. Okay, they got rid of one go for the throat. They don't know how the Terror of the Peaks. Okay, well, not the best. Okay, yep. They might have a second Rafine in hand, so that's why they probably just don't really care. Yeah. If I draw an untapped land, I can slam one of these. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, I did. I mean, I don't have anything else. So they've already ditched one go for the throat. They've got another one. Okay, but do they have a third go for the throat? That is the question. They could be holding up No More Lies. They could be holding up Wandering Emperor. They could be holding up Negate. Stainful Stroke. Oh, that's annoying. That one's super annoying. Could take my Terror of the Peaks. No, we're going to take the removal. Interesting. Maybe they have the go for the throat in hand. Probably. Yep. Another removal. Got the third go for the throat. Be kind of annoying if they do. Raffine. Okay. Interesting. I dump the egg here. No use for me. The deck at the bottom, the deck at the moment is just full of flyers. I mean, yeah, the egg could turn to a flyer, but it's just not worth it. Just take the damage here. Oh yeah. Okay, so I did draw a land. Not the best land. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, I could do something sneaky. I could use this ability, shoot this, and then get back Light Up the Night. Potential. There's potential. I think let's do it. I think we go that. Yep, shoot this. Shoot them. Why not? Okay, so I've got the Light Up the Night. Actually, yeah. Can't really do anything at the moment. Nope, I'm not going to attack. Pass. If they attack, I'll trade. Wow. Okay, maybe they couldn't just deal with the Terror of the Peaks. Wow, we took down Esper mid-range, which is arguably one of the best decks in the format. It was pretty back and forth. I think in the last game, I think they could have done it. I think they might have thought to themselves, look, my opponent's untapping with a Terror of the Peaks. It's not going to end well for me. They could have attacked in with the Fairy Mastermind. I probably would have blocked, but I kind of feel like they didn't know it was in my hand, so it probably wouldn't have ended well for them. So, but, you know, I think it was pretty good. You know, I had the Light of the Night, could, you know, kill their Mastermind, kill their Raffine, and it's going to be really difficult for them to come back from, which also has potential. Or I could have took the damage, you know, used the Light Up to get rid of the Mastermind, and then the Raffine can't really attack into the Terror. If I'm slamming other dragons, it's pretty much game over. So this deck is good. So if you do want to give it a try, deck list will be in the description below. And if you made this fun of it and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe for more Magic content. That's it from me, guys, in today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.